Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first in the corner to my left, he is the challenger. Weighing in tonight at 85 kilos, he is a former MCW Inter-Commonwealth champion. Please give it up for the sniper of the skies, Robbie Eagles! And his opponent on my right, coming to the ring with his manager, Sebastian Walker. He is a Triple Crown winner here in MCW, being a former Inter-Commonwealth tag team, and now the reigning and defending MCW heavyweight champion, Mr. Juicy, Gino Gambino.
Just 2 months ago, he's a match I would not have seen on the cards. But in the wake of the last event here for MCW, things have changed for Robbie Eagles.
Robbie Eagles had a bullet in the gun already and fired that shot, and he fired it good. Robbie Eagles is coming in fast and furious, and that's exactly what he wants to do if he wants to rock the super heavyweight Gino Gambino.
He's rocking him already. Look at him taking a well-advised break to the floor.
Eagles, of course, earning this opportunity at Fight to Survive. We had a phenomenal Fight to Survive elimination match, and it was Robbie Eagles who eliminated Gino Gambino to win the match for his team. And when you pin the MCW heavyweight champion, you cannot deny that you have to be next in line for a shot at the champion.
Here you go, look at Robbie Eagles taking a moment to rejoice with the fans. I think what we have here is a populace who has been dying to see Gino taught a lesson.
You know what? Robbie Eagles with a stomp to the back. Robbie Eagles so far is using his speed and his agility to stay one step ahead of Gino Gambino. And look at him now, just kicking away at Gino Gambino, just trying to keep him winded and keep him down on the ground.
Well, he certainly can't afford to get caught, and that's what we've just seen there.
Gino Gambino, the raw power of Gambino, and then the juicy line. And Robbie Eagles has definitely had his world rocked right there.
This is undoubtedly going to be the most unique match on the card tonight. What we've had in Slex versus Brooksy, we've had Hyper Athlete versus Hyper Athlete. We've had Jonah Rock and Caveman Ugg, Beast versus Monster. Here we get the ultimate disparity. A Sniper of the Skies versus Australia's premier super heavyweight. Those differences can be an advantage for either guy, but they can also be devastating.
We call him a premier super heavyweight, but he won that title in a disgraceful manner, in my opinion, at Ballroom Brawl in this very building. And since then, Gino Gambino, who's dominated thanks to his raw weight and a handful of dirty tricks. With JXT, he exposed the hardwood boards and power drived him right into it. With Dowie James, he used a towel to staunch the bleeding in a first blood match, but his luck ran out at Fight to Survive when Robbie Eagles was able to pin him 1, 2, 3, and his luck could end again tonight. But right now, Gino Gambino is looking like the luckiest man alive as he is in control of the contest.
And all he needs to do is stay on top of a guy like Robbie. Like, look at the weight he's pressing down on the back of Robbie's shoulders and neck there. It's an incredibly hard task for him to fight. It's like Spider-Man under the steel girders trying to get up from under that.
That's a great image to use, and you know that Sebastian Walker is the genius that is behind Gino Gambino right now. He was the poisonous snake that whispered in his ear, if you want this, then use it. And with it, Gino Gambino became MCW heavyweight champion. And I spoke to Mr. Juicy, I spoke to Gino Gambino on the MCW Facebook page, and he thinks he believes that he deserves to be the face of Australian wrestling, thanks to his efforts and accomplishment that he's had in the last few years. And you know what? He wants that success, and damn everybody else. Damn Dowie James, damn Robbie Eagles, just damn everybody. He is Australian wrestling now.
He is holding that belt that makes him Australian wrestling right now. But there is something almost terrifying about the desperation with which Gino covets gold. Like, lots of guys like to be dominant, lots of guys like to win, but it's almost like a fear of being considered second best that drives him to compromise his values, that drives him to turn his back on the people who love him and side with a man like Sebastian Walker.
Goes for the cover, and you can see Robbie Eagles was kicking the legs. He has to put a little bit of extra effort in there to kick out. Gino Gambino coming in this match with a huge weight advantage. I mean, massive weight advantage.
Colossal weight and power.
He's 160 kilos. Robbie Eagles weighing in just over 85 kilos. He's practically double the weight.
85? Never. What's he got, rocks in his pants?
If you want to call him rocks. Well, Gino Gambino now, he has a very, very tight waist lock there. And Robbie Eagles desperately trying to fight out of this.
Like, he's somewhat safer once he's on his feet, but that said, it's easier for Gino to pick him up and throw him once he's on his feet. Nice target on the legs there to go into sort of coming down.
Robbie Eagles springboard, but unfortunately jumps right over Gino Gambino, and the match speeds up. And now Gambino,
No, he was going for some sort of DDT. Look at him just swat him down. Nope, splattered.
Like a fly. I mean, it's one thing to pin Gino Gambino in a elimination tag environment, but one-on-one, it's a whole of a challenge. And it was like a DVD into an Emerald Frozen right there. Goes for the cover, and there's the kick out.
What it was effortless. Normally, the one advantage you would have against a guy like Gino Gambino is the hope that he would tire himself out. He's very powerful, takes a lot of gas to move that sort of body around. But someone as light as Robbie, I reckon Gino could throw him all day.
You know what? This is the genius strategy of one Sebastian Walker. I hate the guy, but I have to admit he's
smart. He's a master.
He's smart, yeah. And this is how it is. Gino Gambino uses short bursts of energy, and when he starts to feel a little tired, slaps on that bear hug and just keeps Robbie Eagle down. And he'll wait till he's rested, and then he'll hit him again and again. And he will wash, rinse, and repeat until he walks out of the Formby Field to the MCW Heavyweight Champion.
One of the things I've really noticed in terms of Gino Gambino's efficacy since rising to the championship is the fact that he could not care less about whether anyone watching enjoys his matches. He just wants to win by any means.
So that was an eardrum bursting kick to the side of the head. Gino Gambino, and he just caught the leg. And Gino, I was going to say, and he ran into that. And when you're a big guy, when you're 160 kilos, and you've got an injured wheel, it's going to be very difficult to move.
They're very big wheels, but they got to carry a lot of weight.
Robbie Eagles is now keeping the pressure on Gino Gambino. He's trying to meet it.
There we go.
Right to the knee.
Misdirection. Robbie's wrestling a smart game. He's not going out there. He's always dazzling. He always wrestles for the people who watch. He wrestles with his heart, but he's also thinking strategically. He knows that he's not going to beat Gino Gambino by flipping through the air. Even he must know there was an element of luck to his pinfall last show. This time, he knows he needs to take the guy down, disable him, and by going after that leg, he's trying to do so.
Well, we've seen Robbie Eagles use submission maneuvers here in MCW before. In fact, he's an interesting hybrid competitor. He often uses his high flying and his agility to injure the legs and then go for submissions on them. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. He is softening the legs of Gino Gambino.
Nice spinning toe hold going into some sort of figure four.
Just like that. It's like a Nagata lock right there.
A lot of pressure. And see, Gino can't reach him. Normal figure four leg lock, you've got a chance if you both sit up at the same time of popping the guy. See, got the ropes instead.
Yeah, unfortunately there for one Robbie Eagles, Gino Gambino able to reach to the bottom rope. But you can see the heat and sweat on Gino's face. He was in a world of hurt right there.
And you'll notice Robbie held for that count. Gino got the ropes. Robbie is... Oh my God. That was a mistake.
Robbie Eagles with an ounce of power himself. Reverse suplex! And it looked like he dropped him right on his head.
It does. He's not moving at all there. I'm not sure how he's doing. We're looking for some sort of proof of life from Robbie. chest is
I'm
moving.
actually very concerned for Robbie Eagles there. Oh, how did he kick out of that? I mean,
I don't know, instinct. He looked like he was out of it.
I mean, it was a reverse suplex, but it looked like the full impact actually landed right on the top of his head first.
With the secondary impact being on the body, and of course when you hit your head, it's not necessarily your head that gets damaged, it's your neck. And I don't know whether he's, really reeling in his neck or his head there.
I mean, Robbie Eagles, he's trying to get feed from the crowd here, trying to get that energy. But I don't think it's going to help, and it might be that Gino Gambino is going for that pile driver.
It's been so effective. Oh, kicked him in the back of the head. Nice counter.
I was going to say, I mean, sometimes this is what makes a match. If a competitor is able to stay one step ahead of his opponent's trademark maneuvers, and that's exactly what he did right there. And now Robbie Eagles, he is desperately trying to load that bullet into the barrel of his gun so he can get that final shot. You know, Robbie Eagles has come so far in MCW. You know, he'd originally come as just a guest, I suppose, but then he won the Intercommonwealth Championship, and that's when we realized, oh, Gino Gambino there.
He's got him in some sort of choking clutch there. Robbie manages to back him into the corner to escape.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say the elbow was there to greet him, and Robbie Eagles keeps waking up. Gino Gambino keeps trying to put him to sleep, and
I think every one of these shots is incensing Robbie, and now he's got him right where he wants him.
Oh, Robbie Eagles drives him down hard.
And he goes high.
Oh, he might have it. The fans can feel it. What? 4.5. Straight in the middle of the ring. Oh!
Right. I was ready to ring the bell. That was it. We almost had a new champion.
Gino Gambino is somehow still alive in the contest.
Look at his face, though. Look at the confusion in his eyes. He wasn't prepared for this much fight, and that may be an error on his part. I have no idea what they're saying.
You can see Robbie Eagles flipping the bird at someone in the crowd.
I thought he was flipping off Sebastian Walker.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
That makes way more sense. He's got it coming. Going up top here, but Gino scouted him. Robbie getting distracted by Walker there, flipping him off. Gave Gino time to recover. Could be a terrible mistake.
Yeah, Eagles was trying to go for the safety of the nest there, so to speak, but Gino Gambino is
following him into the nest.
Like a mountain bear.
Like a mountain bear. And look at him hooking his face here.
I was going to say, he is looking for a super heavyweight suplex from that middle rope. And Robbie Eagles firing shots right into the ribs there. He's desperately fighting out of it. Robbie Eagles, sunset flip, powerbomb. No, he can't quite get it.
He didn't get him.
Oh, and he kicked him right in the leg, and floats for the cover. He's got the championship. No! Inverted Death Valley driver on the size of Mr. Juicy. 160 kilos, bloody hell.
You see, he made a huge mistake going up. You go up to the top, your opponent doesn't need to lift you to throw you. All Robbie was the fulcrum in the center of that move to tip him over. If he tried to do that from a standing position, both his legs would have broken.
Robbie Eagles now going for the top rope. He's saying a prayer. He wants that final shot. 5.5, no. 4.5 wasn't able to get it. Gino,
huge tackle, turned him inside out.
Like a torpedo being shot out of a submarine. Goes for that cover. Robbie Eagles.
Like a whale being shot out of a slingshot.
Oh, that's a great visual.
Yeah.
I mean, Robbie Eagles there, I mean, that had to be pure instinct, just kicking out there.
It was like being hit by a car.
And look at Sebastian Walker.
Here we go. Sebastian Walker, a man of strategy and intellect. Why win with a pinfall when you can walk away with a DQ? And
Sebastian Walker.
Huge fall down there.
Ducks the belt shot. Robbie Eagles with a kick to the side of the head. And a big thrust kick. And Robbie Eagles with the point, he's going for the kill. Launch to the outside, and now we're getting to that stage of the match where maybe Gino Gambino just cannot maintain the speed.
Through there.
Now we've seen this before. 4.5 on the leg, straight into the submission. He's got it in tight. He's got it in deep.
He can't reach the rope. I'm not gonna, but I'm ready.
Oh, will he tap? Will he tap?
He's tapping, but the ref didn't see it. I can't ring the bell. The ref didn't see it.
Unfortunately, Robbie Eagles had the MCW Championship won.
It doesn't count if the ref doesn't see it.
Robbie Eagles is furious, but oh no, watch out for Gambino. He's got the belt. Robbie, don't, whatever you do, just don't turn around. Gambino's in weight. Oh. Again, this is how Gino Gambino will continue his legacy as MCW champion. What a disgrace to the legacy of the... Oh my goodness.
Here's your winner, and still the MCW Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Juicy, Gino Gambino.
Oh, the fans aren't happy with that. Robbie Eagles kicking out of that first pile driver. Maybe he had no idea where he was. He defied the odds once. He could not survive a second one.